Another of the world's most colossal reptiles also resides in India, but this one kills with venom. It stretches longer than a car, stands as tall as a human, and can inject a torrent of toxins with just one bite. It's the king cobra, and at up to 5.5 meters long, it's the longest venomous snake on the planet. But this regal serpent's reputation isn't based on size alone. It's also considered one of the world's smartest snakes. Instead of biting, the king will bare its fangs, much like a dog, to scare off its adversaries. Those undeterred can find themselves suddenly staring into the serpent's eyes. When threatened, a king cobra can lift the front third of its body and look an adult man square in the face. Its neurotoxic bite isn't as potent as many other snakes, but what it lacks in toxicity, it makes up for in volume. This serpent yields a massive amount of venom, between 200 and 500 milligrams per bite. Only an estimated 12 milligrams are needed to kill a human. The toxins immediately attack the nervous system, shutting down respiratory function and killing in just minutes. Fortunately, this snake is smart enough to avoid humans, so encounters are exceedingly rare. The king causes fewer than 5 deaths a year throughout its range. But to the animals living in the rainforests of northeastern India and throughout Southeast Asia, the king is a fierce predator. It flourishes in the humidity here and is active both day and night, hunting birds, lizards, and small mammals. But its favorite food is snakes, small pythons, other cobras, and rat snakes. In fact, the king's scientific name, Ophiophagus, translates literally as snake eater. The giant cobra consumes its meal whole, capable of stretching its jaws far enough apart to swallow prey wider than itself. Then the monarch returns to prowl his kingdom.
This is a mosquito belonging to the Culicidae family. It weighs about 2 to 2.5 milligrams. That is about the weight of a pinhead. All the mosquito families belong to the insect order called Diptera, which includes flies, mosquitoes, midges, and gnats. One of the most distinctive features of the adult mosquito is the single pair of wings. Mosquitoes are well known for their role in spreading diseases, such as the West Nile virus. They are annoying pests to humans, livestock, birds, and other vertebrate animals. Female adult mosquitoes need a diet of blood so they can produce eggs. They pierce the skin of a vertebrate animal and suck the blood into their abdomen through their proboscis. They find prey by using their eyes, by detecting heat from animal and human bodies, by sensing light, and by attraction to certain chemicals. Male adult mosquitoes have short mouthparts and eat plant nectar. Males do not feed on blood. Mosquito larvae are filter feeders. They strain small particles of organic matter, such as bacteria and other microorganisms, from the water. Because of their high numbers, mosquito larvae, pupae, and adults are important food for fish, birds, and invertebrate populations that live in their ecosystem.
The top 10 most dangerous sharks. Number 10, hammerhead shark. Starting off the countdown at number 10 is the hammerhead shark. There's only one fatality on record in the global shark attack files. It is an aggressive, territorial shark with an extremely vicious bite. Number 9, blacktip shark. The blacktip shark isn't as big as the others on the list. However, it is extremely agile and is known to jump out of the water after its prey. Due to its smaller size, on average less than 6 feet in length, it hasn't inflicted too many fatalities. However, it makes up the highest percentage of shark attacks in Florida. Number 8, the sand tiger shark. Swimming up to the number 8 position is the sand tiger shark. This shark is the one most often seen in aquariums and zoos. It has 3 rows of extremely pointy teeth that protrude out of its mouth. The sand tiger has been responsible for 2 fatalities, and they were due to the shark going after fish that were being caught by spear fishermen. Number 7, the blue shark. The 7th most dangerous shark is what those stranded at sea should be most afraid of. This shark will circle its prey and wait for its prey to wear out before it goes in for the kill. The blue shark can grow up to 12 feet in length, with unofficial reports of some being as big as 21 feet. Number 6, bronze whaler shark. A fast swimmer and a mouthful of serrated blade-like teeth, this shark can grow up to 12 feet in length and 700 pounds. It has 2 human fatalities on its belt and 50 attacks. It feeds on fish close to the shore and is a nuisance for spear fishermen as they are going for the same fish. Number 5, shortfin mako shark. The shortfin mako has been documented going at a speed of 50 miles per hour while in the open ocean. It weighs almost 1,000 pounds and is 12 to 15 feet in length. This shark is known to leap from the water, which is where it gets into trouble because it crashes onto boats. It has 3 known fatalities and 45 attacks. Number 4, ocean whitetip. Jacques Cousteau called this shark the most dangerous shark of all. The ocean whitetip has killed hundreds of people. During World War II, when ships were sunk and planes were shot down, the survivors didn't last long due to sharks, especially the ocean whitetip. Number 3, the tiger shark. The tiger shark is an extremely aggressive behemoth, weighing a staggering 1,000 pounds and growing over 16 feet in length. It's aggressive and is known to eat anything in its path, from dolphins to plants. It's called the tiger's shark because of the tiger-like stripes on its side. Number 2, the bull shark. The second most dangerous shark is the bull shark. This shark has been responsible for 26 fatalities and well over 100 attacks. One unique feature about this shark that makes it incredibly dangerous to humans is its ability to thrive in fresh water. It can survive in both fresh and salt water. It also is more inclined to be found in very shallow water. Number 1. Fighting its way to the number 1 position is the great white shark. Made infamous in the 1970s movies Jaws, it solidified its reputation as the great man-eater. The great white has been responsible for 400 attacks and has left 75 people dead. Growing upwards of 26 feet in length and weighing 3,000 pounds. Up against this tank, no human would stand a chance.
When camouflage as a defense is not an option, learn to stand your ground with the Goliath bird-eating spider. It's a tarantula with a slight PR problem. Big? Yes. Its nearly foot-long leg span could cover a person's head. But bird-eating? Practically never. It prowls the Amazon mainly in search of insects, with the occasional frog or rodent, like this one. Fangs, almost an inch long, pump neurotoxins into the dying mouse. The spider hauls it back to its burrow, liquefying the insides before sucking its meal dry. But this fearsome predator has predators of its own. There are some mammals and snakes that would make short work of it. And it can't hide if it doesn't even know they're there. Its eyesight is poor. But this one's luck, though, is spot on. Usually, the spider relies on vibration-sensitive hairs to warn it of danger. Tonight, danger takes the form of a coati. The spider bares its fangs, warning, back off, or be bitten. But the coati isn't frightened. The spider needs a long-range weapon. Fortunately, it has one. Many, actually. Other hairs on its body are tipped with tiny stinging barbs. By rubbing its legs, it flicks them up into the air in a cloud of miniature missiles. Like tiny slivers, they burn eyes, nose, and mouth. The coati's appetite is gone. And so is the Goliath bird eater.
The world's deadliest scorpion, the Androctonus australis, can be found in the deserts of the Middle East and Africa. It is also known as the fat-tailed scorpion because of their distinctly fat tail, with their Latin name originating from Greek, meaning man-killer. The venom of the fat-tailed scorpion contains powerful neurotoxins, is extremely potent, and considered the equivalent of the black mamba, with their stings causing several human deaths every year. You can find the antivenom in most medical facilities where the scorpion has been identified. Long-term effects of surviving a sting from the scorpion includes recurring headaches, fatigue, and loss of feeling in limbs. Its exoskeleton is so strong it can withstand sandstorms powerful enough to strip paint off of steel. Growing up to 4 inches in length, this medium-sized scorpion is not a burrower like other species, but instead hides under stones and in natural crevices. Their diets consist of crickets and other large insects and are avid hunters who seek out prey rather than waiting for a meal to show up. Their body is divided into segments with several appendages and the characteristic claw-like pedipalps which are used for defense and restraining prey. These scorpions are usually calm when left alone, but have been known to be very aggressive in captivity, and it is illegal in most places to have them as pets.